Hey guys, this is going to be a makeup tutorial on how to achieve a brown smoky eye. I think this look is overall pretty wearable. It's great for a night out, but I think you can also definitely get away with it in the daytime, either for work or shopping, anything fun like that. So if you want to know how to get this look, keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is take the Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo in Toughest Taupe. I'm going to use this as a base because it's already kind of its own brown color, so that'll help the other browns really stand out when we put the eyeshadow on top. So mostly just put that up to your crease, maybe a little bit above, not too much though, and that's it. And then we're going to take the color Smog and dab that onto, this is just the e.l.f. Eyeshadow brush from the $1 line. And we're going to pack that all over the lid. Try to get a little bit in the center, but not too much. We don't want it to get all kind of like dark and dirty in the corner. And then we're going to sweep that down underneath the eye, because since this is a smoky eye, we can't just do the top and leave the bottom blank. That would look way too stark of a contrast. So we're going to do this so that the whole eye is smoky. Next, I'm just going to use the other side of that same brush and go in with Darkhorse. And we don't need too much of this color. It's very pigmented and very dark, but we're going to put that on the outer corner of the eye. This is going to give it depth and dimension. And then sweep it just very lightly up above the crease, but we want to concentrate most of it on the outer corner. And we're going to bring that just a little bit, maybe like the outer third, outer quarter of the lower part of the eye. And then if there's any fallout, just kind of sweep it away with your finger. We can always cover it up later with more concealer. But for now, it's really not a big deal. Just kind of get it out of the way. And then I'm going to use my blending brush. This is just another brush from the e.l.f. $1 line. And I'm going to take the color Naked. You can also use the color Buck if you're darker complected. But I'm going to take Naked because it blends in best with my skin tone. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that along the crease. And this is going to help blend in that smoky color with your skin a little bit better. Because the whole point of a smoky eye is you want it to be blended. You don't want any stark, harsh lines around your eye. And then after going in with Darkhorse, we lost a little bit of the shimmer with Smog. So I'm going to pack that onto my brush once more and concentrate that in the center of the eye. This is going to reinforce that beautiful golden brown color in the middle and really help accent your eye better. Okay, and I'm not going to use any highlight because since it's supposed to be a smoky, sultry look, I think a highlight would make too much of a contrast. We want this to look as though you're just a little more natural. I know that's silly to say since it's obviously eye makeup on you, but how else do I explain it? I don't know, just a highlight, in my opinion, makes it too stark. It doesn't keep that sultry look. It makes it a lot more like you have actual makeup on your eye. Next, we're going to define the eyes a little more with some Kohl eyeliner. This is great because it's really easy to smudge, it's really creamy, and we don't want any harsh lines, so this will allow us to have the depth of an eyeliner without having an actual line. And this is actually a pencil from e.l.f. Cosmetics again. You can tell I really like them. It's $3, and the lid comes with a built-in sharpener, so that's kind of nice. Always have it on hand. And since this is a thicker pencil, it's easy to have kind of a messy line, but that's kind of what we want because we're going to smudge it out. So don't worry about it being too thick of a line or too messy of a line, because we don't need it precise and perfect. And we're going to bring that out into the corner. Do a wing like you might normally do with an eyeliner, but then we're going to smudge that out and kind of blend it into that outer corner, that Darkhorse color. And again, this doesn't need to be perfect, it's supposed to be smudgy, sultry, smoky. So to me, this is good enough. It doesn't, maybe add a little bit more darkness to it, but other than that, it's smudged out, it's great. And then we're going to go along the waterline. The skin color of your waterline can really break up the overall darkness of a smoky eye. So you pretty much always want to line your waterline to get rid of that and help keep it dark and dramatic. So we are going to finish off with some mascara. I'm going to use Maybelline's the Colossal Volume Express, and it's in Glam Black. For a look like this, you want a mascara in the blackest color you can find, because you want your eyelashes to help go with the eyeliner and make that very dark, dramatic look. So push it in, wiggle it through your lashes, get every single lash so we don't have any left over. And then go along your bottom lashes as well. Very lightly here. And yeah, I do have quite a bit of fallout under my eye, so I'll go in with some concealer. So I'll go in later with some concealer and brighten that back up. So it's really no big deal with dark shadows if they fall underneath your eye. And I'm actually going to go a step further and put on some lashes. I'm going to use the Ardell 110 lashes. The reason why I'm doing this is because with really dark mascara, sometimes your lashes can look a little clumpy. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's probably going to blend in with my eyeshadow. But anyway, it can look kind of clumpy. And I don't really care for that. So I like to put in false lashes because then it keeps it overall very soft and it doesn't have that kind of clumpiness to it, like I already said. So I'm going to put the lashes on and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for my face makeup. Since the eyes are so dramatic, we definitely don't want the rest of the face to be washed out, but we also don't want too much pigment. So that it's going to compete with the eye makeup. So first I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's a matte bronzer. And like I said, this is just going to be to contour, so we don't want it as an actual cheek color by any means. Do it along the jaw a little bit, down the nose. And I actually already did this half of my face, so you can kind of see it build up to look like this. So, just so you know, if you're wondering, why is she only doing one side of her face? And then a little bit along the temple. Oh. Sorry. Plastic case just fell down. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with another but lighter bronzer. It's from Victoria's Secret, and it's their Baked Mineral Bronzing Powder in the color Glowing. And I like this because, at least for my skin tone, for any light to medium skin tones, it's not a bronzer where it's going to give you too much darkness, but it still gives that nice brown gold effect. And then also because it's a baked mineral powder, it's going to give a really nice sheen to your cheeks. So we're going to use this as the actual cheek color. So just smile a little bit if you need to figure out where to place it. Make sure there's no harsh line, so you can always blend it out with your finger a little bit. I'm going to do just a little bit more. The reason why I'm not using any kind of pink or typical blush color is because I like the rest of the face to just be a nude color so that you're not going to compete with the smokiness. And then especially since you're using a brown smoky eye, you want the overall color to still be warm. So bronzers work best as cheek colors in my opinion for this kind of look. Alright, we're going to finish off with the lips. I'm going to first use Revlon Colorburst in Soft Nude. And we're going to use just a little bit of that. Just helps kind of mute out your lips if you have pigmentation. If you don't have much pigmentation naturally, you can really skip that step. It's not really necessary. And then I'm going to go in with the Express lip gloss in Sugar Swirl. And this is nice. It's a pretty opaque color. And then of course it's a gloss. So it's going to give you that nice shiny look to your lips. And you definitely don't want too much, so if you do, just kind of pat it with your finger, wipe it off on a tissue. We just want a nice nude sheen to our lips. We don't want any kind of washed out effect or a Jerseylicious lip. Not saying that their style doesn't work, but just, you know, for most people I would think you wouldn't exactly want that. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm going to close my eyes so you can see it a little bit more. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below. I'll list all the makeup products that I use in the info box, so check that out. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.